Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today is exciting because today is the beginning of this project on the Chevy Tahoe. If you watched the other videos, I went over and talked about everything that was wrong with it, everything that I liked about it, and today is the first modification. I want to talk a little bit about what we're doing with this. I'm kind of doing a version 1.0 on this one at the moment. It's going to be some kind of lighter mods. As you saw from the thumbnail and as you saw from the title, today we're actually going to be replacing the floor mats. And I'm going to go over why that is and everything about these floor mats from Husky. They're the WeatherBeaters, and I'm really excited about it. Before we get into that, I want to talk about my floors and why I'm wanting to cover them up, and then we'll go from there. So with that said, let's get going. So as a reminder, this is my 2007 Chevy Tahoe LTZ. It has a lot of awesome features, and I'm really excited about it. I think it's one of the most reliable and best SUVs under $10,000 right now. If you want to watch the video above right now, there's a card where I kind of go into everything about this vehicle. But today is all about the floors. So the reason why I'm wanting to put in floor liners is because I actually have mismatched floor liners in here right now. So this is actually from my old truck. This vehicle did not come with a floor liner for the driver's side. And this is just kind of one of those cheap, just kind of, universal fit ones. And main reason I want to replace it up front is things like this. So this is basically the person that had this before me, or one of the owners that had it before me, never had a floor liner in here, so their heel kind of dug into the carpet and honestly completely destroyed it. You can see right there, you can even see the metal, which is unfortunate. So I'm wanting to get this covered up. There really is no saving this carpet. There are stains throughout it and stuff. I would love to get this thing detailed at some point. However, for now, I just want to get some really good floor liners, not only to cover it up, but also to save it and make it so it doesn't get further damaged. Let's jump over to the passenger side. All right, and as for the passenger side, so we open it up right here, and you actually see the rest of the vehicle actually has Chevy floor mats throughout. The floors over here aren't as bad. However, you can see like right there, there's a weird stain, and just the floors over here just aren't all that great. So let's jump into the back. As you can see, it is kind of the same story. So these are the Chevy stock floor mats here, and they do cover up in the center, but just not a ton. And underneath of here, you can see all these different stains and that kind of stuff. And that's just not something that I can get out very easily. That said, these are what we're installing. So these are actually the Husky WeatherBeaters. I'm really excited about these. These are kind of the full coverage ones. So these will cover up and kind of go farther in and cover up more stuff, as well as in the front here. It's going to cover up and onto the sides a little, which is great because it makes it a little bit more weatherproof in here. So I live somewhere, obviously there's a lot of snow, and I haven't done this video because it's just ridiculously cold lately. Anyways, but so there's just a ton of moisture and stuff. So having floor mats that just, you can get moisture on, a ton of just dirt and grime and stuff is just really important to me. We have it in our Ford Explorer, and I really do like it. So these Husky WeatherBeaters right here will be an awesome option. So with that said, let's go ahead and get these out, and I'm going to show you guys all about them. So here they are. I am really excited about these Husky floor liners. So these are going to be fantastic in here. And before I get too far, I want to talk a little bit about Real Truck. So Real Truck is the one that actually helped me out on these. I'm really excited about it. Real Truck is a fantastic website. Go to realtruck.com. They sent these out to me to review and to take a look at, and just to let you guys know my opinion, as well as to help out this build. So realtruck.com has a ton of accessories. These are a fantastic option if you're looking to cover up your floors and make it so that they are protected, but they have a ton of other products, including performance upgrades, exterior modifications, grills, headlights, and just a ton of different stuff. Anything you could think of that you need for your truck or SUV like this, I highly recommend you check them out and go to realtruck.com. The link is down in the description, and I hope you guys like it as much as I do. So while I've been phrasing this as a single product, these actually are two different SKUs in the system over here. So this is actually the front as well as the rear cargo liner. So the front actually has the front seats as well as the middle row. I have the third row, so I ended up getting the cargo liner, which is the bigger box over here, is the cargo liner. So basically it is fitted to perfectly work with my third row. So I'm going to be taking the third row out of the Tahoe today to show you how to install that and to see how it all works. But first I want to go ahead and get started with the front row as well as the second row, which is going to be this box. So let's go ahead and get this thing opened up. All right, let's open it up. I probably should have brought a knife, but I didn't. So here it is. So these are the front and middle row. All right. This is our middle row. If you notice in the other one, it looks very similar to the old ones. However, these are much better. I believe this right here is the front driver's side, and I think this is the front passenger side. Awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and put these in. Actually, first we need to get rid of the other ones and go ahead and throw these in. They are custom fit, so these will only work in the Chevy Tahoe because they are built for each specific vehicle, which is really, really awesome because then you make sure that it does fit your vehicle perfectly. And so let's go ahead and throw it in and see what they look like. All right, I wanted to start with the front driver's side because this is the one that's been driving me nuts the most. So let's go ahead and pull this thing out right here. All right, before I put it in the vehicle, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys really what the difference between these two things are. This is the universal fit and this is the custom fit for the Chevy Tahoe. As you can see, they look very, very different. This one's bigger because it has more coverage because it's custom fit, and it can be bigger because this would get in the way if it was bigger. So this one is going to be so much nicer. I'm really, really excited. I just kind of want to show you the difference between what you get from a custom fit and you get from just kind of a universal from a big box retailer. So let's go ahead and throw it in. And that is it. So it went in really, really easily. And a reminder, I am holding a camera right here. So I had to do this one-handed, and you can see I did it so stinking quickly. So it does cover up and onto the door sill a little bit because it's, you know, trying to make it waterproof. It has really good grip over here. And as you notice, there's no rip and it looks really, really nice. Let's go ahead and show it from a distance here. Doesn't that look nice? That is so much better. I'm so excited. It makes it feel like a much newer vehicle. Wow. I really like this color. I really like the style. I know I kind of have a tan / kind of gray color seats. However, I do like the black. I felt like the tan would just kind of make it feel a little bit older in here. Go ahead and jump over to the other side. And over here, we have this old Chevy floor mat here. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing out because we do not want this anymore. So these are the two different floor mats here. So this one actually looks quite a bit different than the driver's side because, again, it's custom fit now for the passenger side. So you can kind of see it looks quite a bit different right here. And it's going to be custom fit. So let's go ahead and throw this thing in here now. So it's going to go in like this. You can see right here, this lip is going to kind of go up the back. So let's go ahead and slide it in. Again, I am doing this one-handed because I am holding a camera. So it's even going to be easier for you. That is it. That's it. How cool. It looks so nice. It looks so much better. I was really, really getting tired of those old floors. And this is just hiding so much. As you can see on the other side too, there is this lip. There's this lip here and going up here. So basically anytime you have any kind of water or anything like that, it's just going to pool up in here and you can dump it out easily. And it's going to run down your door sill even if you don't personally dump it out. And all these different things are going to give you traction, as well as they're going to kind of guide any kind of water flow that happens here. So let's go ahead and throw it into the middle now. All right, guys. So for this one, I'm actually going to go ahead and I need two hands because this one is a little bit bigger component. However, it is super easy to put in. So let's go ahead and pull out this old one and we'll put in the new so you guys can see what it looks like. So let's go ahead. That was pretty easy. So one other thing I did want to point out, so like these old ones, so these are the factory ones, these little nubs on the bottom are super, super pliable. It doesn't stay in place super, super well. So the Huskies, on the other hand, this is a little bit more stiff, as you can see, and these little nubs right here have a little bit more, I guess, oomph to them. So I know these are going to stay in place a lot better. So let's go ahead and throw them in and see what it looks like. So what you want to do is you want to kind of go in at an angle here, and then you put it in. That's it. That's it. We have new floor liners in the front and in the middle row. That's really exciting. To let you know, I've actually had these floor liners for a couple weeks now, but because it's been so stinking cold here, I haven't been able to do any videos. As you know, if you've been watching in my recent videos, I've been doing them in my office. So I've been driving around without these floor liners, knowing that I have them, and I've just been so excited to put them in. And so I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys off the tripod and show you what it looks like. And then we're gonna jump into the back and do the cargo liner. All right, so this is what it looks like. So as you can see, it has a lot better coverage right here for the middle. They're all just custom fit. You can see it like perfectly goes around here, and it just kind of then dumps out here. So any kind of moisture that comes down here is just going to run right out of your vehicle. You can see over there, it's very, very similar. How exciting is this? These are just really cool. Honestly, these were so super easy to install. I've just been really impressed. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the back and put in the cargo liner. All right, and before I do that, I actually do need to vacuum in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum really quick because it has become a mess because I don't have a cargo liner yet, but that's gonna change. So let's go ahead and vacuum and we'll go from there. By the way, if you don't have a Dyson, you should get one. These things are amazing. Let me show you what it looks like. Let's go ahead and switch out this attachment and finish up. Eh? I just realized I have no idea how to pull out these third rows. I'm gonna have to research that really quick. All right, guys, I figured it out, and it's way easier than I thought it was. All right, that's it. With that said, now we can pull these things out. Again, didn't bring a knife. All right, let's pop this thing out here. All right, here it is. This is the floor liner. I'm really excited. One thing I didn't account for when I got these is that they don't actually cut out the locking mechanisms for the third row. So I'm actually not going to be able to fully install the third row because basically, let's see if I can show you. So like this is where your third row kind of goes into. You can see there's little cuts right here. So I actually do need a knife to cut that out. And as I mentioned a couple times in this video, I forgot to bring my knife. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in so I can show you guys what it looks like. And then I'm gonna go ahead and follow up in a video here soon and show you the final product. However, I can kind of show you what it looks like without the third row in this video and show you how nice it is. It really, really is nice. So let's go ahead and throw it in and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, guys, this is what it looks like. So as you can tell, it is a little bit bent up right now because of shipping. However, I know it is going to lay down. So you can see what I was talking about a little bit earlier is these little cutouts here. So you can see underneath, see how it lines up right there. So what I'm going to need to do at home is cut these out with a knife and make it so that I can throw my third row in. But for now, let's go ahead and put the third row back in and I'll be fixing that and showing you what it looks like later. Hey guys, I actually ended up finishing this for this video so that I didn't have to put it into another video, but you can see I went ahead and cut it all out. I actually used a razor knife and I would probably recommend that instead of something like a steak knife or just a regular knife or anything like that. Just to make sure that you're safe and that you are putting it in correctly. So you can see basically you have a little cutout there and the plastic goes actually underneath inside of here so that it even protects the carpeting and everything like that inside of there. The only thing it doesn't is right here, but it all works. And look at this, this is all protected. You can see up in here, this is all protected where, well, kind of your legs go. There isn't much leg room in this Tahoe. But yeah, pretty cool. Anyways, let's keep on with the video. All right, before we finish up this video, I do kind of want to give you guys my final opinion on these floor liners, and they are fantastic. So they just look so nice in here. It completely modernizes the interior and makes it so that these old ugly carpets that are stained and ripped, especially in this driver's side, just are completely covered up. And honestly, it's a cheap and fantastic way to make that happen. These are really high quality and they look stock, even more stock than the stock ones that I currently had before. And I'm just really impressed. So make sure to check out the affiliate link down in the description to realtruck.com. I highly recommend them. They are great people and have been really helpful. And with that said, make sure to subscribe. It acts as a bookmark for you guys because this build is going to continue on. I'm about to film another video for the thing that goes on the roof. I'm really excited about it. It's from Rhino Rack. It's also was sent out to me from Real Truck. And also make sure to like this video. It helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. It makes it so that other people see this video and can join in on this build as well. It helps me out a ton. So anyways, hope you have a great one. Bye.